Hey everyone, welcome back. I am so pumped for today's deep dive because we are talking about something really, really fascinating.
Oh, yeah.
It's all about all that drama and all that negativity that we just experience
Yeah.
in life. And I feel it sometimes. I don't know about you.
Oh, absolutely.
It can be a lot, you know? And what if we could train our brains to deal with it better? That's what we're diving into today. And we've got some seriously cool source material that's going to give us
Yes.
practical tips and tricks for rewiring our brains.
It's really amazing what we can do with our brains.
I know, it's kind of like a superpower or something.
It really is, like neuroplasticity. Have you heard of that?
Okay, so neuroplasticity, that sounds very science-y.
It is, but it's basically like this. Our brains are constantly changing.
Really?
Yeah. Like every time we learn something new or have a new experience, our brain cells make new connections, and that means we can actually rewire our brains to respond differently to things.
So even to stress and negativity.
Exactly. It's like, imagine you're walking through a forest. There's a path you always take, right?
Yeah.
Well, the more you walk it, the more defined it becomes.
I see.
But you can always create new paths, and that's what we're doing with our brains.
Okay, so we're like trailblazers for our own brains.
Exactly. So instead of always going down that same path of negativity,
Right.
we can create new paths that lead to calmer and more positive responses.
Okay, I like where this is going, but how do we actually do that? What are the steps?
Well, one of the things our source material really emphasizes is staying focused during troubling times.
Okay, that makes sense, but it's easier said than done, right?
Oh, absolutely. But the key is to focus on what you can control. Like right now in this moment, what's one small thing you can do to shift your energy?
Oh, I like that. What can I do right now? So instead of dwelling on the past or worrying about the future, it's
Exactly.
about finding something in the present moment to focus on.
Yes. And it doesn't have to be anything big,
Small steps.
like maybe taking a few deep breaths or noticing the sounds around you, or even just tackling a small task on your to-do list.
Okay, so little things can make a big difference.
Got it. You know, sometimes I feel like the best way to deal with negativity is to just step back from it.
Yeah,
Take some time for myself.
absolutely. That's where solitude comes in.
Oh, yeah. Solitude is my jam.
And it's funny because our source material talks about how some people really thrive on being alone.
Oh, yeah.
They need that time to recharge and reflect.
It's true. For some people, it's not about being antisocial.
Yeah.
It's about recharging their batteries.
Exactly. But with anything, too much of a good thing can be, too much.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
It's about finding that balance,
Sure.
between connecting with others and having that alone time to really connect with yourself.
Okay, so it's about quality alone time, not just quantity.
Precisely.
Yeah.
And using that time constructively.
Well, think about it. It's the perfect opportunity for things like meditation or journaling, or even just indulging in hobbies that bring you joy.
Okay, so basically we're talking about intentional alone time that is actually beneficial for us.
Oh, exactly.
This whole rewiring your brain thing, it's kind of intense, but also kind of exciting. Imagine if we could actually change the way we react to things.
I know, right?
It's like teaching an old dog new tricks. It's totally possible.
And you know what? Even those small changes can have a huge ripple effect on our lives.
Oh, for sure. It's not about being perfect. It's about making progress.
Exactly. And celebrating those little victories along the way.
So to wrap things up today,
Yeah.
remember, guys, we have the power to actually change how we react to stress and negativity.
We really do.
You might take some effort and time, but it's so worth it. And we've been talking about, there are all these
Right.
really practical tips and tricks that we can start using today.
Absolutely. So as you go about your day, I want you to consider this. If you could rewire one automatic negative reaction in your brain, what would it be and how would you start retraining it today? Just something to think about.
Love it. That's all the time we have for today's deep dive, but I hope you guys enjoyed it and found it helpful.
I did.
See you next time.
Bye, everyone. Bye.